Our second day in Comodoro Rivadavia didn't quite go to plan. We woke up to torrential rains that pretty much lasted the whole day.
This was just a day of misadventure in which really nothing went according to plan.
I mean, we still went out there to explore, a bit unaware of the fact that the weather had shut down most of the city, but basically everywhere we went was closed. So let's fast forward to the next day when we tried it all over again. This time with a bit of sunshine. Good morning, world.
Good morning, guys. Greetings again from Comodoro Rivadavia.
And it is a sunny day, so I am feeling very happy.
What a difference a day makes. It felt like Armageddon yesterday, and now it's gorgeous outside. Sunshine, the warmth has come back. Look at how we're dressed. T-shirts and shorts, at least for me. You've got a t-shirt, jeans.
So we're gonna have a second attempt at visiting the Petroleum Museum today.
Yeah.
I phoned them this morning. Are you open? They said yes. We're gonna take a cab out there.
The more I think about it, it's understandable that it was closed yesterday. Like it was really, the weather was quite severe. Like there was a bit of flooding. There was severe winds and rains. Like a lot of things were shut down. So.
I just think it's funny that we didn't realize the weather was bad enough that maybe sightseeing wouldn't be a good idea. Yeah. We're like walking around with the camera.
We were committed to the cause of making a video.
We're also gonna head back to our favorite restaurant, Cadoco Del Mar, where we had seafood on the first day.
The place is phenomenal.
Yeah. And
they specialize in paella for 2 people.
Yes.
You can also get a single portion, but of course we'll get enough for 2.
Yeah, so that's the plan.
That's gonna be lunch, and also we've got the lookout point to visit. So yeah, basically everything that we were kind of hoping to do yesterday, we'll get to do today. And we've got a great lunch, and I think we'll also make some time to visit a famous ice cream shop. It's called Chocolate, I believe.
Yes, it is.
And we'll have a little bit of ice cream.
Yeah.
So yeah, a really fun day planned, and gorgeous weather. It's very inviting. Let's just go outside and enjoy this.
Let's get to it. What's this all about?
And this is a really interesting monument. It's right nearby the beach, by the boardwalk. This is a monument to tango.
You can't have tango music without that little accordion.
Indeed, indeed.
Key instrument right here.
Right here.
Also, what a huge difference it makes here between low tide and high tide, because on our first day we arrived at high tide and the waves were just like crashing into the beach, into the walls that are kind of like protecting the coastline. It was insane. Like, we cannot believe the size of the waves just like smashing and like jumping up in the air. It was crazy. And now, by comparison, it looks so calm. Like just little rolling waves, not even big enough to surf on or anything. It just looks inviting almost. That day we had lunch at Cadoco Del Mar. Yes, again. When we like something, we're the kind of people to go back for more, and that's exactly how we felt about this restaurant. This time around, we tried some different seafood dishes that had piqued our interest. I got paella. We were here a few days ago, and I had their seafood cazuela, which is kind of like a soup/seafood stew.
Yeah.
And we noticed they had paella on their menu. So we were like, we need to come back for this. And today was the day.
Today is that day.
It's delightful. It's definitely a different twist on paella. Like in Spain it would be drier. Here it's more soupy.
Yeah.
But it is very good. And we have mussels, we have shrimp, there's calamari, a bit of everything.
Put everything in there, huh? And over here, the seafood good times keep on rolling. So over here we've got pan-fried shrimp in a tomato-based sauce with garlic. Oh my goodness. Look at all those shrimp. Delicious plum shrimp. That's very, very good.
I'm calling the sharing rule into effect because this looks delightful. And you have roasted potatoes.
Yeah, time to try those. Those are really good. I'm gonna throw a little bit of salt on there and they'll be even better.
afternoon, we began the walk over to the National Petroleum Museum, which is about 3 kilometers from the center of town. Since it was sunny, we were in the mood for a long stroll. But just as a heads up, you are basically walking on the side of a highway, so if you visit, you might be better off taking a taxi. Our plan had been to stop halfway at a park overlooking the ocean, but that was closed for renovation, sadly. It was a long walk, but we eventually arrived at the National Petroleum Museum, where we had a guided tour. We got to see where they first struck oil and learn how this event gave birth to the city. But more on that a bit later. This museum has an indoor and outdoor component, so after touring the exterior and viewing some of the machinery, we went indoors to take part in a simulation where you can experience what it would be like to travel to the depths of an oil well. And well, it kind of felt a bit like an earthquake. Technically, this activity is geared more for kids and school groups, but that didn't stop us from trying it.
Ahora tenemos la dimensión adecuada. Iniciar maniobra de acceso al trépano.
Maniobra iniciada.
Para atravesar un antiguo manto de origen volcánico. Intensificamos la potencia. 1.490 metros está la zona objetivo. El trépano continúa trabajando hasta encontrar la casa.
Well guys, I have just learned something new. Petroleum does not come in black alone. It can be all sorts of different colors, as you can see here. It says that it really all varies on the chemical composition, viscosity, and density. So, some rather pretty tones, which is kind of surprising. I thought this was basically it. So, that's kind of cool. Still learning fascinating stuff about petroleum here. I'll translate this for you guys, but it's basically saying that 5,000 years ago, the Egyptians were already using petroleum to embalm their mummies. What? Then 4,000 years ago, it was being used in construction to like stick bricks together, kind of like the glue. Then 900 years ago, during the Middle Ages, it was being used as a medicinal product. Probably not a good idea, guys. And then just a few decades ago, they were just extracting the kerosene from the petroleum, use it in lamps to illuminate rooms. During our visit, we also learned that every year Comodoro Rivadavia crowns the National Petroleum Queen, so they had some photos from the early days of that pageant. Alright guys, so we are visiting the National Petroleum Museum, and today has been quite eye-opening because it turns out the history we thought we knew of the city isn't maybe quite as accurate as we thought it was. So basically we had read that they were looking for water when they found oil, that they were drilling to, you know, make a well and boom, there's oil. But apparently that is not so. That was just a cover-up because as soon as we got to the museum, we were visiting the site with the second perforation hole. It's right here in front of the museum, and they have 2 telegrams with a little bit of history. The first telegram was sent when they first discovered oil, and the telegram was sent by a German expert in petroleum and then another man who was also working alongside him. And it said, "We have drilled over 500 meters and we finally struck oil. Here are the details." They were getting in touch with the president of Argentina. And our guide here at the museum was telling us if they had been looking for water, they would have been drilling like 50 to 100 meters max. They wouldn't have been going down 500 meters because you can find water a lot sooner than that. So that's super fishy.
Yeah.
And then the second clue we have is the second telegram that was sent in response to the first telegram. And it was basically the president of the nation saying, like, okay, within 5 leagues of where this oil has been found, no one is allowed to come here and make any claims on natural resources and blah blah blah. So they were basically trying to keep everyone away. We have found oil, it is ours. And the guide was telling us that this whole water story was just a bit of a cover-up, get people talking like, oh, they're drilling for water, but really it was all oil. So that was super interesting.
That's so fascinating that the origin story of this city is incorrect.
Yes.
Especially in our travel guidebook.
Yes, wrong information.
Yeah.
That afternoon, we went to Chocolates, which is an ice cream and chocolate shop. Here, we happened to meet a family that watches our videos, so we sat down for a chat, and then we sampled some of the delicious artisanal ice cream flavors.
Ice cream time in Argentina. Probably our favorite country for ice cream. Maybe Italy's close with its gelato, but I think Argentina does a little better, truth be told. Yeah, this is a cool little local spot. We've come to a place called Chocolate, and yeah, it's just a fun little place. Just like an arcade, there's games for kids.
There's a carousel.
We've got ice cream over here. We've got chocolate over there. We've got pastries. Yeah, just a fun family place. And we've got 2 flavors of ice cream to try. So which one did you order?
Well, I went for my childhood favorite, strawberry.
Strawberry. I'm gonna try yours first, and then we'll move on to mine. Oh, that's good.
Yeah? Very
natural flavor.
Yeah, it's artisanal ice cream.
Oh, and over here, guys, whenever I get the chance to have dulce de leche, I do. And so we're getting coconut with dulce de leche. It's a bit of a running joke that I always have dulce de leche. We've even had some locals come up to me and be like, dulce de leche!
Sam's dulce de leche.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Dulce de leche. Also Mr. Barato. So I've got a couple nicknames here. Let's try this. Oh my gosh, you can taste the real coconut in there. A little bit of dulce de leche. This is delicious. It's just a perfect, this is our merienda before we go out for pizza later tonight.
Oh my.
This is perfect, just a little bit. We don't want to ruin our appetite for pizza.
And for dinner, you won't be surprised to hear that Sam found a pizzeria. 2 nights in a row, who would believe it? This place was called Puerto Mitre. Oh, hi there, Pizza Monster.
I am the Pizza Monster. Oh my gosh, we went to the museum this afternoon, and the staff there was super nice. They gave us a brochure of different restaurants we could eat at in the city. And we saw a photo of the pizzas from this place. It's called Puerto Mitre, and it's only 3 blocks from our hotel. I'm like, we gotta come and try their specialty, the seafood pizza, a Patagonian specialty pizza. And it comes with shrimp, green pepper, and black olive. Sorry?
Red pepper, not green.
Sorry, green. Red pepper.
It's not green.
Yeah, so 8 slices. Have a Santa Julia Malbec wine. An old familiar favorite. We can buy this in Canada. We've also had it in Argentina. It's a really nice table wine. And time for me to try the first bite here with a giant shrimp and a copious amount of cheese. Oh.
Were you missing pizza?
The pizza in Argentina is excellent. Like, and in fact, we've had a chance now to try some seafood pizza along the coast. I remember we had it in Puerto Madryn, and it's always been good. Especially the shrimp pizza, you get these giant shrimps. It's so juicy, it goes so well with the cheese. Delicious, guys. Salud. Salud.
Hello.
Hey guys, we're back.
back.
Devoured pizza. That was absolutely delicious. Incredible price too. About $16-17.
Yes.
Huge pizza, medium-sized bottle of wine, and flavored water for you.
Sam ate 3/4 of the pizza. FYI.
I only had fruit for breakfast, guys. Actually, it's still a bit greedy. Anyways, like a great day though. Love. I've really enjoyed being here. I probably keep saying the same things, but getting caught up on work, having fast internet, having delicious food, and then having a beautiful day after like Armageddon yesterday. It was really nice, and we've also met a lot of people who've watched our videos here.
Yes.
And so we've really appreciated everyone coming up to us and saying hi, and we've had a really good time connecting with locals here.
And tomorrow is another day. We're actually leaving tomorrow night on a bus to Rio Gallegos.
But it's not until late.
Yeah, that's not until the evening. So we're gonna do some sightseeing during the day.
Yeah, we're planning to go to a nearby town called Ratatouille. It's supposed to be a beautiful beach, some delicious sushi we've noticed, and yeah, we're just gonna have a chill day there. We got a lot of time to kill. Our bus doesn't leave until close to 9 p.m. and we're expected to check out of here by 10 a.m. So 11 hours to kill, almost 10-11 hours, and so we'll spend the day there. And yeah, we'll be catching a bus and heading further south. New province. We'll be in Santa Cruz. New province, and from there we're going to be visiting two of the most famous places, El Calafate and El Chalten. Exactly. And so yeah, we couldn't be more pumped about our upcoming travels, and we hope you'll stay tuned for those. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Ciao from Comodoro Rivadavia. Bye-bye.